What's up, guys? That Really Gross Guy here. We are back in Warframe. Very excited to be doing the Heart of Deimos quest today, or going into the Heart of Deimos for the very first time. I'm assuming there's going to be some sort of quest associated because we are asked to go there via a quest in the Codex. I'm going to be taking in my Excalibur, you can see here, which I have decked out kind of like this darker, grittier, orange kind of ish color. I'm going to be taking Sydney with me, who is a similarly colored Kubro. I'm just hopefully going to give Sydney a little bit of levels. But yeah, so I went with this kind of design. We're going to go and check it out. And I also created another Warframe specifically for the Heart of Deimos, which I'm not going to be using in this episode, but probably going to do a lot of purifying of the Deimos planet, and that is going to be with this Ember. She is one of my original Embers, and I completely revamped one of her loadout slots to be this kind of design, and she's got a little bit of infested stuff, deal going on with her, kind of to blend in as an Ember that's destroying the infested. But at the same time, still has that wild, crazy Ember feel. So very, very cool. But like I said, today we're going to be running with Excalibur. I just thought a little fashion frame, maybe a little bit, showing off that kind of stuff for you guys to maybe get a little inspiration. But here we go, jumping on in. I like to run Excalibur with a lot of my quests just because he is kind of the poster boy or poster child of Warframe. Let's not assume genders. We never know with this game, or people down in the comments. Anyways, let's go in Cambion Drift. Foss in 41 minutes. I'm pretty sure that's the day-night cycle. There's Foss and something else, but we're gonna jump in. We're gonna do the quest. Really excited to get into the Heart of Deimos for the very first time. I even wore my sacrifice Umbra Excal because Excal's dope, and I love the t-shirt. I don't know. Gotta get in the groove, the mood, Alright, intro cinematic. Oh, our Archwing doesn't match. Our Archwing doesn't match our Warframe. Start all over. Okay, here we go. Oh, we totally blend in too. That looks sick. That was what I was going for. Oh, that's cool.
You received our distress signal.
Yes, I did.
What? Visitors? Look at you now, a real chip off the old monolith, huh? Just the right sort to save us from the coming cataclysm. Come on!
We agree. I was handling orientation protocol.
Sorry, Lloyd. It's just too exciting.
We are in crisis, Tenno. Our defense against the Grey Strain has failed. The Necrolisk is in lockdown, but it doesn't matter. The infestation has compromised the very heart itself. We have been forced to rephase into Martian.
But how are you, anyway? Things good?
As I was saying, our defense situation is dire. Our remaining necromecs have reverted to their autonomous kill precepts. They will not distinguish you from those things.
Oh boy.
I call that one Spidey Scratchikins.
It is imperative you meet Mother, receive her instructions, and prevent the imminent intradimensional catastrophe. Demonstrate your combat readiness, and I will grant you the requisite security clearance. Good luck.
Cool.
What?
Alright, the other thing I forgot to mention at the beginning of the video is, for those of you who are trying to do Helminth ability swapping, you cannot do that until rank 3 of one of the factions that are on this planet. I mentioned this in a previous video, and I don't want to repeat it too many times, but there are a lot of people who do not know that. I just heard through the grapevine, through like clan chat, that you cannot ability swap until you have made it through part of the faction in Heart of Deimos. So just for people's information, there's a lot of confusion around doing that. So Oh, we got the map and stuff. So there's definitely areas of exploration. This is probably just the intro area with probably nothing to really explore, but oh boy, is this place just ugh. Yeah. So, all right, we're gonna head off this direction. Oh, okay, okay. Slice. Okay. Ugh, yuck. All right, let's keep going. Infested gonna be all over the place. I really am excited about the new infested enemies we're gonna fight. I can't wait to get into some of the more
If we were unclear, demonstrate your
in-depth.
readiness by destroying infestation. Only then will I grant entry clearance. Act accordingly.
Okay. See something on the map over here. So this, a haptic frond, is a ganglion. All right, so new resources to be expected. New open world, new resources, which are going to get us into the new stuff in terms of weapons and I don't know whatever else this place is going to offer us. So vitrific outcrop, lucid terraglobes, and then gravid blastema. Blastema. I don't know. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Okay. Melees? Oh, look at that! Glitchio changeo. Okay, well that one fell down into oblivion. I don't want to like go way off the beaten path. I kind of just want to take this in as we go. Okay, that would seem like just a crate. It gave us like energy and other stuffs like that. So, okay. Yeah. Oh man, I'm super excited. Look at this. This is an open world. This is not just like stuff on the outskirts of the planet that we can't really interact with. This is, there's gonna be some stuff that's just like beyond the world border, but this is awesome. There's something going on over there. Oh man, this is great. I was so excited for this. I remember at TennoCon, it was an after party for TennoCon. There were a couple people that were like, man, Fortuna's amazing, but now that we have, and they weren't, I guess they were kind of getting ahead of themselves, but they were like, now that we have a Grenier and Corpus open world, that just means we're gonna eventually get an infested open world, and here we are, a year later with an infested open world. Man, I'm so happy. I just don't want it to be, kind of left to rot, after a while, where people are just like, oh well, we did the infested open world for a year or so, and that's it. I guess we can't scan those guys. I believe we can fish with these guys. Let's see if we grab one of these spears. Let's go a little bit closer. Oh! A crypto suck this. You can crypto suck this. Oh boy. Oh, nope. Okay. Look at this. That can't be water. That's like bile. It's like infested bile. That's gross. And I know gross. I am gross. All right. I don't know where that fish went. It looks like he went underground. So, I got my stubba, which is set up with the cool deluxe skin. Is it a deluxe skin? Just an alternate skin. I think it looks really, really awesome on this Excalibur. But, oh, a bait station. Got a little maggot on me. Get out of here, maggot! Okay. Bait station. Oh, I think that was what we saw in the 10 Alive. And you can secure some sort of infested, enemy, and you can secure them in the bait station, and I guess draw out infested. I don't know if there's going to be something around here we can you can pull and interact with to make that bait station work, or if that's going to be part of like a bounty or something like that on this planet, but I don't know. I am, forgive me for kind of going around shooting some of these things, but these are literally resources I had 0 of until I came to Heart of Deimos, because they're new resources. So I'll probably open up a few of them as we go, but I do want to get into the quest. So let me start heading off in that direction. Don't want to, you know, I want to take up too much time farming, because I can do all that on my own time, but you guys can kind of get an idea of what to expect on the Heart of Deimos if you haven't been here yet. Oh, there's some more fish. Those are different fish too, so let me see. Man, I lose track of where all my stuff is on this. Okay. Oh, right between the two. Looks like they didn't notice, because it's not like I splashed the water. Chimeros. I want to get another Suctus. A Gyrosuctus, or whatever the heck it was called. Okay. Let's grab some of this. Oh, got some more maggots. Got Sydney doing her thing. Hives destroyed. Okay, I guess that's going to be our objective, is to get over somewhere and start dealing with some hives. The other reason why... Oh, it's one of these guys. Okay. The other reason why I took in a frame that doesn't have, say, the ability to fly, I didn't want to take in Zephyr. I didn't want to... I'm not going to be using any Arcwing for now, is because I want to kind of absorb and take in the open world itself and experience it without, you know... I was so surprised at how many people on Fortuna or, you know, the Plains of Eidolon... I don't think the Plains of Eidolon had the immediate Arcwing ability, but how many people in Fortuna immediately jumped into Arcwing, just started flying around? It's like, what? You have so much that you've never seen before, and you just you're not enjoying it? Well, I don't understand.
Destroy it with weapon fire.
Okay. So, gonna destroy the hive. Let me just quickly pick these off. Okay, there's the hive. This is something we saw in the 10 Alive. So we're gonna destroy this guy, and we're gonna end up getting some backlash from the infested. So let me, ooh, I see more of these guys. Let me grab my fishing spear. Oop. Oh, Rollizer? I don't know. Okay, I got the one. Oh, Barbistio. Kind of a longer infested creature, pretty cool. Okay. That one looks like it's disappearing. Can I get this one? No? Wonder if that liquid is preventing us from getting our spear down in there. Amniofizzy. Yeah. I think we already got one of these guys, but let's, okay, maybe not. Okay, got him. Amniofizzy, okay. I don't know. Let's, kind of continue on. Let's grab a couple of these. Let's start doing the actual objective after I grab 5 or 6 more resources. No, I'm just kidding. Let's go up here, start taking this down. There we go.
Attention. Hostiles incoming.
Alright. Okay, so we got some sort of, like, mutalist, MOA, or not MOAs, but, what do you call them? Drones? So we got that, another charger, but a really cool looking charger with these pulsating tubercles or whatever on its back. Got some basic chargers or whatever. Runners. Okay. Let's go with one of these. The other reason why I took Excalibur in is because he's primarily an in-your-face kind of frame. I really just wanted to, I don't know, get the closer immersed experience for the open world. We're gonna have to fight enemies, you know, at closer range, which means we're gonna get a better look at these guys. I don't know. I just feel like it's a bit more enjoyable and immersive to do that rather than like grab a sniper rifle and come out here and just like pick everything off at a distance. I don't know. That's why I took in a shotgun. It is kind of the build that I have going with this Excalibur. Runs around my Strun Wraith, which isn't the greatest weapon in the world, but it's not bad. And then the Stubba, mostly for cosmetic reasons, I use that. And then the Nakana Prime, of course, a pretty good weapon, but fits Excalibur's aesthetic pretty well. Grabbing a couple of these here. Aeroglobes and Ganglions. Still have no idea what we're going to use those for, but hey, let's grab them nevertheless. Okay. What an awesome world. Look at all that. That's so cool. Alright. Let's head off in this direction. Get close to the objective.
Oh, look! There's a hive! Nuke it!
Ooh. Trotty gaskets. So that's basically a chest. Are these? These. Reactive crystal. That's interesting. I believe this is Entrati technology of some kind. Ooh. I don't know. Something grabbed onto me. Oh, okay, so we got the new... Oh, I killed him. Didn't really mean to. Oh, there's the Deimos... Carnis? Is that what it's called? Let's give it a little one of these. Okay. Brood mothers. Okay. So yeah, some sort of Entrati technology. I don't know if we'll be able to come back and interact with that. I don't know. Okay. Let's the maggot. Take care of.
Okay. Now that they're good and mad, hope you're ready.
But I want to take a close look at some of these enemies. So let's get over here. Bam. This is the Carnis. The Entrati Carnis. That crazy centipede-looking mandible monster of death. Oop. Oop. Okay. Oh, it's because of the... Yeah, I'm a dum-dum. It's because of this guy. Take care of him and we should be good. Alright. Oh, we got another one back in there. Ancient. Throw one of those out. I don't know if I hit anybody with it. Okay. I am taking damage. Quite a bit of damage. Okay, blinded everybody. There goes the Ancient. Feudalist. Okay, another one of these guys. Okay. I also wasn't sure what level these enemies were gonna be when I came here. So that's part of the reason why I took an Excalibur that wasn't really decked out. I didn't want to jump in here and just one-shot everything. I wanted it to kind of provide a little bit of a challenge. And you can see, you know, I lost most of my life being here. So I lost most of my life playing Warframe. Put it that way. No.
I now grant access to the Necrolisk. Mother awaits, but I should warn you, she is not entirely herself.
So this spot is interesting. I don't know what this is about, but I crafted some sort of waypoint markers, and I doesn't look like I ended up equipping them, unfortunately. But on the map, okay, I'm not gonna remember where this is, but anyways, that's a thing. I'll figure it out eventually what those things do. We'll eventually come back, but all right. Also, if you do enjoy this type of gameplay, I'm considering doing probably like 3, 4, 5 episodes of just playing around in this open world, doing bounties and quests and stuff like that. So if you do want to see that type of content, let me know. A lot of my channel is just informative, and you know, a little bit of creativity, fashion frame type stuff. But if you guys want to see, you know, when an update goes live, I've done some quests, you know, in the, you know, which is why I'm doing this one. I've done quests on the channel before, but if you guys would like to see kind of exploring the open world and maybe even poking around at points of interest on this open world, let me know. There's gonna be some stuff we find that is gonna be you know, so unique and we've never seen before. And I really want to, I don't know, speculate on some things. So, yeah, just let me know if you want to see any of that. That'd be cool. Grab another one of these guys. Ah, crap! And let me throw it right there. That way I hit one of them. Okay. Chimeros. Okay. Seems like the one disappeared. That's okay. Let me take this guy real quick. Alright. For a second, it's a pustulite. I almost thought that said a prostitute. Oh my gosh! I didn't even realize that was a thing. I know this is a thing because I saw it in the 10 Alive, but it looked like part of the environment, and I just like walked right up to it. Okay. And I'm wrecking his face. Wrecking his face. Ugh. Whoa! What was that? Hey, ugh. Look at that thing. Look at the jaw, like mandible teeth thing. Yeah, it's so cool. Oh, let's go. Okay, that's cool. Let's pop one of these real quick. Grab that, and let's head up to Mother. Talk to Mother. Yeah, but who's Mother? Oh, speaking of, this is, I believe, where Rebecca ended up in 10 Alive, and you got that thingy that flew up and like attacked her, and it looked like it grabbed her on the neck, which is where our pimple is if we have a pimple on our Warframe. And I would like to kind of speculate on that and explore that. I guess we could do that here, just a little bit. I would love to see, if it's not going to be a thing, I would love to see them incorporate some sort of... Oh, there's a guy right here. I would love to see them kind of incorporate an infested creature like we saw, like a little... Ooh, that was damage inducing. Okay, I saw my health going down a little bit, but that thing managed to hit me and take me out. So I would like to see that creature maybe attack us and maybe like suck the... Ew, this sounds awful, but basically cleanse the pimple, suck the juice out of the pimple and whatnot. Because it is infestation. The pimple has to do with like an infestation type deal, infection. I would love to see them pull that and either mutate that little thing that sucked the pimple off of us, or maybe that little thing kind of retreats and takes the pimple juice, and it utilizes it in some way, shape, or form, maybe making some of the infestation stronger. I don't know. Okay, so returning to this area completes our mission, kind of like we do in the other open worlds. I was gonna say Fortuna, but also you know, the Cetus. So got a little bit of ranks, a little bit of levels. We got some Adralium, Adramalium. Come on, these guys at Digital Extremes trying to make this impossible to pronounce. The Batholite, the Digonic, the Ganglion, the Lucent Pteroglobes, Purstulent Cognitive Nodules, the Prostitutes, Postulutes, Saturated Muscle Mass, interesting, Spinal Core Section, Cryptosectus. Okay, the Barbastio, the Sporulate Sacs, Amnioflugi, Cumulus, and I don't know. Anyways, that's all that stuff. We have players here, which is a trick. Come on, little buddy, little Sydney, come on. Okay, I've been naming a lot of my pets after cities in the world, like major cities. So Sydney being Sydney, Australia. I have Shanghai, I have Tokyo, I have Madrid. Basically, a lot of my pets, at least my Kubros, I've been naming after major cities.
After the Great Purge, there were no doubts.
Let's just admire this place, though.
Defend the place. Just us.
It's not your fault, Ship.
Technically, it is. And now you face an existential threat. If the heart stops beating, the wellspring of your power dies with it.
Have we tried turning it off and on again?
Very funny. Try turning it off and on again. No. Why would I do that? Okay. Death Hunter. Cool. That's pretty dope, actually. Okay, so... Let's see. We do have to talk to Mother. I really want to get around at some point and explore all the options and opportunities of this area. Looks like we have a pet thing, a fish thing, a mining thing, so similar to we have in the other open world areas. A forge, which means some sort of weapon customization. Maybe even the robots, the necromechs. Maybe that's going to be what our Zaws or crafting is here. Yeah, and then something else over there. Can't tell what it is because there's a couple players standing on it. But anyways, let's go talk to Mother. Look at you. Anitis. Oh! Oh, great.
Meet the head of the Entrati family.
Digital Extremes. Please.
Mother, wake up.
With something like this. Oh, man. With something like this. Remove players from the area. It kind of looks neat when they're all gathered down here, but when you're doing that zoom in, it's, you know. Oh, there they go. But it kind of ruined that first. Yeah.
I had the most distressing dream.
Here we go.
You're really quiet, lady.
The wall of Loke was before us. I had my proofs. My father's. I could hear him. I could hear him tapping at the untimed door.
Mother?
We went in, but again, he wasn't there. My husband congratulated me. Sarcastic halfwit. All the while, hiveweed was sprouting all around us. But it was just a dream.
No, Mother. You did all of that. You're as wormed as the rest of this place. The heart is about to fail, remember?
Oh, fuck.
Functional? We are. And we've summoned Ship here to help us.
It'll take more than an old Orokin thug to keep the heart beating.
Oh, Orkin Thug. Alright. Let's see what she says with this.
I don't blame you. You're just the product. The Orokin had no respect for my father's work, though I suppose you proved him right in the end.
Oh, interesting. Her father's work proved him right in the end. I'm under the impression her father, I mean, he's some sort of Orkin research. She's Orkin. Well, she was, at least. Probably was working on something either predating Warframes, and he was trying to create some sort of, weaponry of some kind, or he was maybe the original kind of creating Warframe prototypes that were maybe not as effective or as efficient as maybe the Orokin wanted them to be, and maybe they sped up the process by doing what they did in the Sacrifice. We'll put it that way. For whatever reason, if you have not played the Sacrifice, I'm just going to try not to spoil stuff. But maybe they sped up the process, and her father was left in the dust because he didn't do what the Orokin wanted either fast enough or wasn't effective enough, and all of this went haywire. I don't know, but let's see what she says. Are you infested?
Deimos. The infestation got to me and my family. Stole our names, our ideas. I can hear its high voice scratching in my mind. Let the heart stop
High voice.
beating.
Ooh.
Let the door close forever. Only my dreams seem real now. So... I sleep.
Okay. So we've entertained the idea. Sorry, this is getting into some speculation area, but we have entertained the idea that there is a hive mind that the infestation communicates, you know, that all the everything is connected through the hive mind, which seems to make sense based on like the Jordis, like the infestation, the trials, the Lephantis, and like all of that stuff seems to have some sort of like hive mind connection. But she obviously depicts the idea that the hive mind might try to speak to them, but they are individuals and they are able to, at least to some degree, close out the hive mind, or at least, you know, like disobey, maybe at least until the infestation completely takes over, because she's obviously not 100% infested. But characters say as Lephantis, and the Jordis monster, what was it called? Anyways, are complete infestations. You know what I mean? Maybe even the Helminth, complete infestation. And that's interesting because does that make the Helminth independent, or does that make it completely consumed by the hive mind? Ooh, I really want to speculate on this stuff, maybe more in depth.
It's what makes
I don't know.
you special. You know that, right? All thanks to my father. It pumps the arteries of the here and the void. The Entrati family has maintained it for an age, but it's breaking down, and only that idiot knows how to fix it. The man I used to call my husband. I think he's left for good this time. Maybe you can find him. Probably sulking somewhere outside.
Okay. I'm actually wondering. Originally, I thought the Heart of Deimos was an infested heart. What if that's not the case? What if? I could be completely wrong. What if the Heart of Deimos actually isn't like an Orican heart? Is like the thing that keeps the infestation? Because, like he said, it's her heart. It's mother's heart, the Entrati family's heart. If that heart dies, they then become completely consumed by the infestation. So, wouldn't that make the heart Orican? And in 10 Alive, Steve, I believe, said that there is a reason for us as Warframes to protect the heart. Does that keep Warframes in control? You know what I mean? So we have the operator Warframe relationship, but then we have the, like I said, I don't want to spoil anything, but most of you already know, but I'm just gonna say it so as spoiler free as possible. But the relationship between the Warframe and its ingredients, and why we might want to keep the heart beating, because then the Warframe stays in complete control and doesn't end up, say, like Umbra. I mean, Umbra did lose itself for a while and then have to regain itself. I don't know. That's super interesting. We may even find out here shortly, but I am under the impression that, excuse me, Octavia, I am under the impression that the heart is Orican and not infested. That person just left, but that person was running a really dope Valkyr with the whip animation from Korra, the new Korra animation, and boy, did it look pretty hot for a Warframe. I'm just gonna put that out there. Was that? Okay. Anyways, let's see. Enter the Cambion Drift. All right, so I'm just gonna go look. We may not have any interaction with these guys yet. Okay, it doesn't look like we have any interaction with those guys yet, but those are going to be the other parts of the area, the fishing, the resources, and the whatever Zaws that we interact with. When I say Zaws, I mean the modular items, whether it's going to be a weapon or a necromech. I'm under the impression the modular item here is going to be the necromech, or necromech, I don't know. Look at this thing. That thing's awesome. That thing's cool. Okay, we're heading back out. Sydney Our lovely little doggo's coming.
Necromech signals nearby.
Necromech signals, awesome.
He loves a good fight. Whatever you do, don't mention Mother. Nothing he hates more.
Huh. Locate father within the Cambion Drift. Is he in a Necromech? Looks like Necromech fighting back the infested in order to keep an entryway available for our gigantic, what was it called? I forgot what that was called. It's like the Entradi's home. That's so interesting, because that means the Entradi, that was their... You know, the Orokin are all prestigious and like, high on themselves. That makes it basically like the Entradi mansion. Does that make sense? I was wondering if that little infested dude was going to come up here and bite me again, like they do in the 10 Alive, but I guess not. Okay. Let's kind of get things going. Once again, forgive me if we do a little bit of, like, I don't want to say looting, but popping open some loots. I don't know if I should explore down here. Actually, does the map say we're supposed to be going down here? Let me just double check that. If I go up here, yeah, it looks like we're supposed to be headed down there, unless this tunnel ends up, you know, we end up leaving this tunnel somewhere that's closer to the objective, because it looks like we do have the ability to go through here and end up closer to the objective. Let's just kind of do that. Just explore the cavernous systems underneath the Cambion Drift. Yeah, sure enough, it comes out down here. I've heard, and they said this in 10 Alive, but I've even heard this double down based on people talking amongst the clan and the alliance and stuff like that, that the underground caverns are procedurally generated, so they're not going to be the same every time you go down there. I don't know if it's... Nice. Already dead. I don't know if it's... What is trying to kill me? Oh, this guy. Oh, is that father?
This must be one of the last of Father's necromechs.
Oh, father's necromechs. Okay. So there's probably... It's probably completely automated. Does he want us dead? They did say that the necromechs probably are going to target us just as much as the infested, so let me run over and do one of these.
Struggle is a valiant one, but I fear the worst for our metal friend.
Uh-oh. I don't know if we're actually going to... Oh! Oh, that's cool.
The stalwart
Take this guy out.
Rest well, noble
This
warrior.
Excalibur is pretty much geared to be really good at melee.
Now, to business.
Okay, what do we get? Orokin Orientation Matrix.
Guidance signal was coming from over there.
Yep, and did it go down? Yeah. Take off? I don't know. Off this way. Okay. Yeah, I was just gonna say the procedurally generated. So I don't know if the caves are procedurally generated, or when you do a bounty, if it's going to point you in a location of some sort of opening that wasn't there before, or it's going to point you to a cave that it's going to procedurally generate just for that bounty, and it's going to go back to normal when you're just roaming the open world without an objective in mind. I don't know. Search for father. Okay. Oh, exactly what we're looking for. Assuming a necromech. Oh, bait station. Okay. Outcropping. Okay. I don't know what that is. A lot of loots. Lots of loots. Okay. That open. Okay. Going too far if we go this way. Get a little bit of a vantage point. Gonna pop some of these open so I can stumble across them maybe later. Might be up on... Oh wait. There? Or in the platform. Or up there. I'm assuming it's going to be the... This thing. No? Open sesame? I guess not. Okay. Oh, talk to father. Yeah, wasn't I right here? Oh, I guess I was too far up. Wake father? Holy crap, dude.
You fight well for a runt frame. If you're ever interested in something a little more old war-sized. Wait. She didn't send you looking for me, did she?
No.
I am not going back.
Interesting. I think we were talking earlier about what this guy was creating that was Orokin technology weapons. I'm under the impression he was creating necromechs. What he is known for, or known for designing as an Orokin or an engineer or researcher, whatever, is the necromechs, and the Orokin weren't satisfied with it, which is why Warframes came about. That might be why he has a grudge against Warframes, and why he says old war size. He's talking about the necromechs. That's his thing. He thinks Warframes are just whatever, and his project is superior. That's interesting. I think that's the case.
You were the second wave, kid.
Yeah.
The necromechs were void shielded,
Yes.
sentient pulse immune. As bright as a bag of hammers, and just as dependable. Not like you.
Okay. But they couldn't think, could they? They were machines. Anyways, that's interesting. I'm actually pretty down with this. The necromechs, I will absolutely admit, when I saw them in, I even mentioned this when I talked about the 10 Alive, I saw them and I go, really? We're gonna go down the mech kind of path. A lot of people are super hyped about it, and I was like, wait, but we're freaking awesome ninja dudes. Like, why would we want to take control of a necromech? The lore and the idea behind it is their ancient Orokin technology that we were supposed to fight. I don't want to say alongside, but you know, we were just another piece of Orokin technology. You know what I mean? So are they. And it creates more lore. It wasn't something that someone created so a Warframe could use it. It was something that predated Warframes, if maybe, or they were built around the same time. One was considered obsolete, one was considered superior, so they used Warframes over the necromechs. I don't know, but that's the idea. He thinks Warframes are obsolete.
Mother. She was as brilliant as she was broken. Chasing her father's ghost, convinced he was still out there. I thought I could fix things. I thought I could fix her. Like she was a loose light board or leaky hydraulic. So yes, she's right about me. I am an idiot. But I'm a reformed idiot. I'm done with her. This heart is breaking down is just another tactic of hers. Don't you see? Everything has to be about her.
Uh-oh, we got
That went well.
marriage counseling that needs to be done.
Father, but the heart is deteriorating. This will be more dangerous.
Oh wait,
than
marriage?
any gray strain monster we faced.
Mother, father. Okay, so they're married.
We have to talk to.
Wait, father.
Daughter.
Father. That's interesting. I'm now confused if they are husband and wife, which I think they are, or if we call one mother, she calls one father because it's her father, or if he's just father because they basically don't really remember a whole lot about themselves. I don't know. I'm assuming they're husband and wife that have some relationship issues going on. Alright, we're blowing away some of these guys. Return to the Necrolist. Okay. Are headed back. I don't want to just like blast through everything, just bullet jump to oblivion. I do want to just kind of look around as we go. Number one, resources are nice to have. But I really want to, like I said, kind of take in and soak up the world. Just so interesting. Oh, it's one of these guys. This is the guy I was talking about. I wonder. So he is damaging us. Get off! Get off! Or do I roll to get him off? I roll to get him off. Okay. Oh. Another one. Heyo! That was close. Yo, that's pretty cool. I would. Oh man, DE. I know you're not watching, but people who are maybe in DE's ear, I could probably bring this up and kind of mention it, and it'd probably go nowhere. But like I said, I would love to see the potential of those little creatures gaining assist and being able to either evolve or to collect it as though it's an infested resource to them and they utilize it somehow. Maybe it leaves, okay, it sucks assist off us, it leaves and it goes over to one of the new infested enemies that we fight on this open world, and it injects the infestation stuff into it, and it like turns it in, it goes Super Saiyan basically. It basically upgrades or evolves and turns into something either way bigger or much more deadly. That'd be sick. That'd be awesome. Just, oh, make it happen. The only downside is, obviously, the cyst, you know, it can only happen once in every open world because you can't just harbor a bunch of different cysts. And you can purify or cure your Warframe of a cyst. So, you know, some Warframes will never ever have a cyst again. So maybe it doesn't necessarily have to be a cyst. It just drains a Warframe of its internal tissue, we'll say, and by doing that, it is able to power up another. Why is there an infested enemy in here? You see that? There's infested enemies somewhere. Okay. I don't know. Oh, so speak to daughter. Okay, so we got mother, father, daughter. So yeah, I'm assuming married couple, and daughter is going to be up here. She is the fishing person. Umbra. And Bardoon. Cool, let's talk to daughter.
Oh,
Glasses.
aren't you a
Cute.
fascinating specimen? Organic ferrous exoflesh, hybridized internals, and-time trace. You're a Tenno, aren't you?
He's the brainy one. Okay, nothing wrong with that. Just saying.
You need me to tell you where it is, which I wouldn't have to bother with if not for my parents, whose collective heads are so far up their collective lower sigmoids, the only air they breathe is what they secrete.
Oh, that's rude.
Aw, that's kind of sweet, but look at us. We are beyond help. The disease vectors are too complex, changing faster than I can study them. We can only prolong the inevitable. Look, if you help me get back some of what my brother shredded, I'd be happy to return the favor. Deal?
Some of what my brother shredded. Be happy to return the favor. Okay. Brother. So I don't know if her brother's going to be part of the family that's here, or they did say something about the the giant monster outside that creates the night and day could also be part of the family, and maybe that's brother. Brother's shredding stuff out on the or not out on the plains, but out on the drift. And yeah, I was just curious if these other guys opened up, but I'm assuming we're just going through quests to get this all, going. But anyways, let's get back to the drift and keep on going. It has been a little while since I started the episode, so I think from here we are going to start part 2 of this little adventure. So thank you guys for watching this episode. I'm going to immediately start back up and start up episode 2, or part 2 of our Cambion Drift, or Heart of Deimos Let's Play kind of thing. Ish, whatever. Thing. Blah!